Good morning, everyone, and thank you all for coming. If you're watching this right now, it's probably because I had a heart attack after realizing the Philadelphia Eagles won their first Super Bowl. Crazy thing is, my mom always told me the Eagles would be the death of me, but still, who knew I would go out like that? First and foremost, my wishes of where I want to be buried is as simple. At least I think it's simple. I want to be buried in the same cemetery as DeSean Jackson. I trust my husband Jake to fulfill this. I would also like my funeral to have a theme. Since I died with the Eagles weighing heavily on my heart, and I mean that in a literal sense, I would like to have an Eagles themed funeral. I want everyone there to be in Eagles green. Also, I would like to have an open casket. Now I know, Jake, you are probably thinking of putting me in a dress, but that is unquestionably against my wishes. I want to be buried in a DeSean Jackson Eagles jersey with some Eagles leggings. Also, don't forget my Lucky Eagles necklace, which I have had since I was 8 years old. Since I know that Jake has that under control, I would now like to address my 10 sweet and loving kids. Jake doesn't know this, but the reason why I want exactly 10 kids is because DeSean Jackson's first number as an Eagle was 10. But to my kids, Brody, Jake Jr., Jace, James, Luke, Riley, Cherie, London, Desiree, and Esther, just know you are my world. I leave to you all of my fortune. Since there's 10 of you, and I didn't honestly feel like doing the math, you all have to ask your father how much you will be getting. Brody, out of all of your siblings, you are the one I cherished a little more. With this being said, I leave to Brody all of my football cards and including my DeSean Jackson collection. No offense to my other children, but Brody was my firstborn. It was a hard pregnancy after I found out he was going to be a he. Thanks to my mother, she made every day worth hell because of the name I chose. I told my mother way before I had Brody that no matter what, my firstborn son name will be Brody. I guess she didn't believe me. Ever since Brody has been born, my mother has made up her own name she calls him. For a while, Brody was confused on which name was really his. For maybe a week or so, he stopped answering to both names. It was like he was trying to be smart, but I understood. To the rest of my dear children, it's honestly too many of all of you to give a sweet message to remember me by. But just know I love you all. Also, if for some reason my husband Jake dies, I leave my children with my mother, but she cannot, and I mean cannot, change any of their names. Last but not least, I would like you to just show this last part to DeSean Jackson. Let me clear my throat. Let me get ready. Hey, DeSean, I know it's always been weird between us, especially after you found out why I always made sure you got exclusive interviews for ESPN. But just know that I will always love you. You're the only man I would honestly leave my husband for. Shh, don't tell him that. And I know it may be even more weird, especially since you guys are teammates. But always remember that though I am gone, my love for you will never die. I have always had a crush on you since I was little. I've been watching you since college. My love for you will never die. Thank you all for everyone who has come to watch this last and will testament. And I hope you all have a blessed and impactful week.